Well, days after taking control of vaccination, the centre has announced revised prices for vaccines in private hospitals. A single shot of Covishield is going to cost you 780 in private hospitals. On the other hand, Covaxin is going to be around 1,410 rupees. Sputnik V is going to be available at a price of 1,145. The GST markups have been at 5%, and they are going to be levied on all vaccines along with the service charge of 150 rupees per dose. So it's roughly translating to 30 rupees GST for Covishield, 60 for Covaxin, and about 47 odd rupees for Sputnik V. Government sources have said the new centralized vaccine scheme is going to lead to an increase in expenditure to the centre. The Finance Ministry have suggested the estimated total expenditure because of the new vaccine policy could be between 45,000 crores to 50,000 crores. All right, so did India have significant progress in the vaccination drive for kids and pregnant women after the BJP came to power in the year 2014, as has been suggested by the Prime Minister in his last address to the country? Or did it do considerable work in years before that as well, at least after the universal immunization program was started in the year 1985, about 40 years ago? I try to find out in this report.
जिस रफ्तार से भारत का टीकाकरण कार्यक्रम चल रहा था, उस रफ्तार से देश को 100% टीकाकरण कवरेज का लक्ष्य हासिल करने में करीब 40 साल लग जाते हैं। हमने इस समस्या के समाधान के लिए मिशन इंद्रधनुष को लॉन्च किया। सिर्फ 5-6 साल में ही वैक्सीनेशन कवरेज 60% से बढ़कर 90% से भी ज्यादा हो गई।
It is the Prime Minister's statement against what history tells us. But the opinion is divided. Is it true that India made significant strides in its vaccination drive after the BJP came to power in 2014? Experts say they are not aware of any data supporting the Prime Minister's claims of vaccination improving drastically between 2014 and now. The Prime Minister said that after 2014, the percentage of children covered under vaccination increased from 60 to 90%. The last National Family Health Survey does not really reflect this. A report from Gavi, meeting of the Strategic Advisory Group of Experts on Immunization, lists India along with 15 other countries that had reached 80 to 89% coverage in 2014. This is for routine immunization coverage in Gavi countries. This was before Mission Indradhanush and Mission Intensified Indradhanush, the immunization programs of the BJP-led government. Significant strides were made even before the BJP came to power in 2014, say experts.
India's immunization program has progressed by leaps and bounds. Some of the important vaccine research in the country, especially on the polio vaccines, bivalent, monovalent, were conducted in India, and those vaccines were supplied and became available for the rest of the world between 2008 to 2011, and that's how India eradicated polio. We also need to remember that between 2008 to 2013, a number of institutional mechanisms were created which contributed to what India's immunization program is standing today. Those were the foundational years in strengthening immunization program in the country.
Experts say, while before the universal immunization program in 1985, India's drive can be criticized for being sluggish, but things changed 40 years ago.
Several supplementary immunization programs for polio and other programs, India developed the capacity to have manufacturing of several vaccines, including being self-reliant on some of the vaccines. COVID-19 era showed that India is capable of doing developing of vaccines, undergoing through the trials and taking it to scale in terms of manufacturing.
But India still lagged if you compare to developed countries like the US.
USA has had an edge over the launch and introduction of vaccines as compared to the Indian subcontinent. Polio was discovered in 1955 and subsequently launched in USA, and USA in fact became polio-free in 1979. And few years after that it was launched in India, but it was introduced in UIP, which is Universal Immunization Program, only in 1985, and the Pulse Polio Eradication Program started in 2nd of October 1994. Hepatitis B was launched in 1996 and authorized in 1989 in USA, but it was introduced in mid-90s in India and became a part of the immunization program in 2002.
Vaccine researchers and medical historians look at India's immunization drive at various stages and have looked at various setbacks, like the World War I, for example, and a possible setback in the pandemic years of 2020 and 2021. But there are years also like 2011 where India made huge strides, eradication of polio, for example. Whatever is the take on the Prime Minister's statement, the consensus now really is that the focus should be on 100% immunization for every single Indian against COVID-19. In New Delhi, Sneha Mordani for